Alright, chat, what's up? We are here. Let me get my controller plugged in. Dustin's Kids Fire. I'm a fan of the neon. Jolly MX Stovepipe. Shiesty. Who else do we got? We waiting on anybody? Missing one. We are missing one. Let's see who's acting up. Because Dirt only has 2 more minutes and we're starting. I can't wait any longer than 15 minutes. Especially to download something. Who is this? Acting up. $250s haven't started yet either. They'll be alright. Alright, there's Dirt. Let's do it. Holy Walmart internet dirt. Come on, brother. Jesus Christ. Alright, chat, here we go, finally. 450 Moto 1. Here at Smoky Mills. Alright. And the gate is down. Who's going to be your 450 Moto 1 whole shot winner after the long start straight? Looks like Steiner's going to get the whole shot here in Moto 1. Braden out to the early lead. As he goes down, it looks like Steiner is going to take the lead. Scheme up the inside. Shiesty, Hazard, Fish, Rodax, and Dirt are going to be your front group here. And Steiner is out front early. Does not elect to go triple, makes a mistake, and Scheme is right here on his back tire. Looks like we're going to have an early battle here in Moto 1 for the lead. Oh, they almost come together. Alright, let's check in on the group, see where everyone's stacking up now. It looks like Fish is in third, Dirt in fourth. Shiesty goes down. That'll put Shane in the fifth spot. Fish again. Here comes Rodax, Alex, Osho, Cruzel, Dustin, Flavors, Leahy, Braden. Mixed Stovepipe and Philly Boy here in the back with Ragged and Jolly, the CBR teammates. Here comes Hazard. Hazard had a great ride last week. Let's see if he can work his way back to the front. As we will catch back up with your leaders. We have two Fishes in here. So he sits in your number 3 spot. Fish number 2. Here is Scheme sitting comfortably in P2 right now, early in Moto 1. Looks like Steiner goes down in the rhythm. He was gaining a little bit of a gap there. Oh no. House Scheme did not go down there. I have no idea. Paboso was looking out for him. Follow these guys around and see if we can get a little battle going on here. Jumping off track a little bit. So it looks like Steiner is able to get a nice little gap as Fish is looking to put his name into this battle here for the lead early in Moto 1. Looks like the other Fish goes down. Dirt is now moving up. Shane as well. Guys making mistakes all over the place. It looks like consistency is going to be the name of the game today. Who can make the least amount of mistakes? Shane able to get a good jump over that roller there. Can he close the gap coming back up the hill? He has the inside line. Can he get a good drive? Battle here in the back of the pack between Hazard, Jolly, and McStovepipe. Hazard goes down. Stovey absolutely sending it, trying to catch up to Jolly, and it looks like he pays the price. Jolly's going to get some breathing room to see if he can work his way up into the mid-pack of this group here in Moto 1. Let's see if we can find our leader. Here is your Moto 1 leader currently, Steiner on that Aspects Yamaha 450, getting the job done here early. Looks like he has the gap now at 2.5 seconds as he elects the inside before the finish. Now where is Scheme? There he is. The gap is comfortable, but it is not that comfortable. The rest of the pack is coming. Here's Fish number 2 and Fish. Dirt as well. Braden looking to get into this battle. I would love to know who is actually who. Fish 1 and Fish 2. Oh, as Dirt goes down, Fish runs into the back of him and allows Braden to get by. Braden on that Moto Academy Yamaha, looking to get into this top 5. Oh, as Fish goes down at the bottom of the hill, Braden is going to be able to make that pass. Where is everyone else? Dirt and Fish number 1 are here. Osho now making a pass on Fish number 2. Leahy coming through. Here comes Dustin. Shiesty as well. Here's Rodax. We haven't seen much of him tonight. Rodax and Shane. Looks like they're going to be in 11th and 12th. Rodax must have some cuts. These guys are getting up to crazy speeds jumping down this hill. Really putting the suspension to the test. Oh, as Rodax goes down, coming up the hill, he gets I don't even know what happened to him there. Sideways. Lost the front, lost the back tire. He's just all out of sorts. As Fish 2 is able to get that triple to the inside, looks like he's going to be able to gain some time. It looks like we're going to have Dustin sitting right here in that 8 spot. Dirt in the 7 spot. Leahy in the 6 spot. Osho is going to be the last one right here in the group, sitting in P5. Fish still not able to catch back up to Braden, so Braden is going to hold that last and final podium spot here in Moto 1, as he's about 4 seconds in front of Fish here. Oh, he heard me talk about him, because I think that's him down right there. And it is. So now we are going to have a battle here for that third and final podium spot. Which one of them is going to be able to get the triple here? Braden gets it cleaner than Fish does. It's going to allow him to keep that spot and close the inside. He gets a great drive coming down the hill into the Chesco boys triple here. Fish elects to come up the inside. I don't know if that saved him really any time. Who's going to get the better drive coming into the downhill? Braden's absolutely sending it. And Scheme is not too far away. He's right here. Steiner is putting on an absolute clinic as he is checked out, being 22 seconds in front of these guys. But this could turn into a nice three-way battle for second place here in Moto 1. As these guys are closing in on Scheme, a couple more mistakes and they'll be knocking on the door looking to make a pass. Braden said he might not need a couple mistakes. He has a couple better lines. He is starting to close this gap here for second place here in Moto 1. Can he get it done? They are going to run into some lap traffic, it looks like. McStovepipe electing to just get out of the way. But Scheme is going to run into Philly Boy, it looks like. Braden up the inside. Can he make the pass? And he shuts the door on Scheme. He is able to make the pass, so that will put Braden into the second place position here. Scheme now will be that final third spot here on the podium. Can this lapper hold Braden up enough for Scheme to make a move? The lapper has got to move. Oh no. You hate to see it. So Braden, now, all that hard work he just put in to get that spot, he's going to have to get right back on the horse and do it again. And where is your leader? Here he is, Steiner on that Aspect Yamaha, putting on an absolute clinic here in Moto 1 with the 26-second lead. Oh, Steiner's on Moto Academy, Alex. Well, the question then becomes, can Braden catch his teammate? The odds are not in his favor. So he's able to get both triples there to the inside. Gets the double going down the hill. So we have about 6 minutes left here in Moto 1. And I don't think anyone is going to be able to catch Steiner. He looks like he has found the groove. Hasn't made many mistakes while he's been on camera. And is just continuing to click off laps like he's at the practice track. And there's Ragged. Look how large the gap is. As it does look like Braden was able to get back by. And that is another lapper. And here is Braden, your second place rider. All the way back here. So it looks like Moto Academy does now have the first and second place spots here in Moto 1. Are they going to be able to hold on to them? The question will be answered by Braden. Can he keep second place for these last 5 minutes plus 2? If Scheme has anything to say about it, the answer is no. As it looks like Fish is now here as well. So Scheme is falling off the podium. He's going to have to get it together, and he's going to have to get it together fast. As Fish is not looking to make this easy for him whatsoever. Both riders are... Oh, Scheme makes a mistake. He misses that second triple. That's going to allow this gap to get a little bit bigger. As Fish makes his way to the Chesco Boys triple. Able to get it clean. Absolutely sending it. As we turn this into a battle box, can Scheme close this door? Oh, Fish makes a mistake. Scheme's able to close the gap, make the pass around the outside. He needs to shut the door, and he does. Oh, Fish with the drive around the outside. Can he make it count? Headed into the finish. No, Scheme is going to look like he has some cuts probably. I imagine because Fish keeping him close is still sitting in the P3 spot on timing and scoring. I definitely thought Scheme was going to jump back into that P3 spot on the leaderboard. Fish up the inside. Scheme gets a better drive coming up the hill. Oh, they crisscross. Scheme elects to go outside. Fish up the inside. Better drive for Scheme. So he is able to beat Fish to that inside rut and close the door again. Looking for any bit of breathing room he can get. Fish is all over him. Up the inside. And makes the pass. These guys are just swapping back and forth almost every other corner. trying to keep them both in the screen here. Check on some other battles here as Dustin's made his way. Looking to be a top 5 finish here in Moto 1. Oh, Leahy is able to get a great drive out of the corner. Battles all over the place. As these two are going to look to battle for the 5th spot here in Moto 1 to round out the top 5. Oh, as Dustin goes down, gonna make Leahy's life a little bit easier here. Oh, as he makes a mistake, he's gonna give that time right back. Where is Dustin? Oh no, Leahy has trouble getting going. Dustin tries up the inside, not able to get it done. Are they both going to go for the triple line? They both do. Who gets it cleaner? Dustin's going to be able to get it cleaner up the inside. Can he get the drive coming down the hill? He does. Leahy up the inside. Oh, it's going to come down to who has a better drive. Can he close the door? No, he goes around the outside, leaving the inside open. That is a risky move, as Fish number 2 is looking for a top 5 finish as well. This is going to become a 3-rider battle. These two are slowing each other down. Time is getting ready to expire, so these guys are running out of time as Fish goes down. We are now back to a 2-man battle here. As Dirt and Fish now are going to battle for that 7th and 8th spot. It looks like these guys have a pretty good gap on the rest of the field. Where are your leaders as we head into these final laps? Here is Braden as he sits in 2nd place currently. He is 27 back from his teammate. And here he is, Steiner, your Moto 1 leader. Was a late entry to today's racing, but came out and is putting on an absolute clinic as he goes down before the triple. That's the worst with the Poboso physics. It absolutely sucks to get going. He should be okay. Always it goes off track again. Oh, hopefully him and Hazard don't come together. So he will be getting, Steiner will be getting your white flag the next time he comes around here in just 2 more turns. White flag is out for Steiner on that Moto Academy Yamaha. looking to get this Moto 1 win. As long as nothing drastic happens, he should be able to get it done. Oh no. You hate to see it. If anybody knows about a last lap, well, it is me. I never can seem to get a smooth final lap. The game just does not allow it. Oh, Steiner has another issue. Gets the first triple clean, second triple clean. Somebody tell him to do a trick. Instead of... There we go. He did a backflip. Shout out Alex. I know you had some part in that. I appreciate it, boss. As Steiner put on an absolute clinic here in Moto 1. Looks like he almost lapped all the way into the top 10. He lapped Shiesty in 12th. Can he get one more? And Steiner will be your Moto 1 winner here at Smoky Mills. Looks like Jolly's going to get P12. Shane P16. Shiesty P13. Here is Braden for P2. Let's see if we can find a battle here at the end. Where are these guys at? There is Scheme. It looks like he was able to put in a nice little charge. Why is Dirt just sitting? Why are you sitting, Dirt? You're in P4. As Fish and Leahy are going to come through. Leahy's going to get P4, Fish P5. I have no idea why Dirt is giving up all these spots. Dustin in P7. There he is. P8. He gave away free points. There's Osho. Where is Rodax? There is McStovepipe. Philly Boy. Rodax is out of gas for sure. No question about it. He's out of gas. You hate to see it. We will follow Flavors in, as it looks like he's going to be the last rider who's going to cross the finish under the machine's power. Absolute heartbreaker for our guy Rodax as he ran out of gas. He looks like Eli Tomac at Redbud, unfortunately. Oh, Dirt ran out of gas. That close to the finish, that's an absolute heartbreaker. Oh no. Do-do-do-do. That's such a heartbreaker for dirt. Ran out of gas. And Braden ran into lappers. You hate to see it. Looks like Alex is here for Moto 2. Should have a good one on our hands. Alright, here we go for Moto 2. Doesn't look like we have any jump starts. Oh no. And we are off. The stream's frozen. These two gave a head start. That's crazy. I thought the stream was frozen. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have Flavors, Fish, Ragged, and Fish number 2 with the early leads here in Moto 2. Sorry about the weird start. Fish out front early. Flavors with a mistake. Oh no, Fish runs right into the back of him. Somehow they both stay up. Ragged is going to move into that number 2 spot here early in Moto 2. Alright, and here is the pack. Everyone seems to be racing pretty clean for the most part. Limited carnage. As I say that, Philly Boy and Dustin both come together. Osho and Leahy come together. McStovepipe's able to squeak through. Shout out McStovepipe on that CBR Yamaha. Looks like he is on that retro kit here tonight as Dustin shoots up the inside and is able to make that pass. Here comes Steiner already looking to put his name into the pack of this carnage, whatever you want to call, I don't know, P5 through 10. There is Braden not far behind. Scheme as well with Osho. Here is Shane, Shiesty, and Rodax on that Dirtworm Racing Yamaha. Most of these 450 guys either on a KTM or a Yamaha seems to be the meta. After next week's update, I hope to see different bikes, but as we all know, it probably will be the same bikes again. Alright, so fish 1 and 2 are going to be out front. Let's check in with them. Alright, so it looks like fish has a 6.5 second gap on fish 2. Can he be mistake free? To the West Coast Performance uphill triple, he's able to get that clean as he comes into this triple section. As he gets the first one, gets the second one, easy money here early in Moto 2. That gap has almost doubled. So it looks like Dirt was able to make that pass. Hopefully he filled up the gas tank enough here in Moto 2. We do not want to see the same result as Moto 1. As he jumps to the inside, is able to get that inside rut cleanly. Good drive here into the start straight. There we go. Can Dirt chase down Fish? That is the question. Can he chase him down before Braden and Steiner make their way to the front? As those two are coming, I'm sure. So it looks like Braden was able to get around Steiner. He is not far back. Cruiselet sits in a good spot here in P5. I did not see him up here in Moto 1, so it looks like he is going much better this Moto than the first one. Follow him through the tunnel. And here is Alex. Alex was in the third position early in the Moto. Looks like he had a couple of mistakes. Let's see if he can find his way back into that top 3. The Moto Academy boys have a good shot at sweeping this Moto if they can all get it together. They're going to have to get moving now, as Alex makes a mistake and goes down. Fish 2 and Dirt are still going at it here. Neither of them wants to give an inch. Does look like Dirt has a little bit of cuts as he still sits in P3. Still 13 minutes left in the Moto, so there's plenty of time for him to open up a gap to negate those cuts. As he goes down, that is not what you want to see. It looks like Fish hits him on his way up the hill, unfortunately. That allows Braden to get by as well. That is not what you want to see unless your name is Braden, as you appreciate that free position. Can he now go to work on Fish number 2? questionable line from Dirt as Steiner is able to jump past Cruiselet, having a little bit of a mistake. So he is now into the 6th spot. Looks like he is making up ground quickly, looking to get around Dirt ASAP. Going around the outside as they crisscross. Steiner's going to have the inside coming into this right-hander. Will that pay off? No, Dirt is trying to cut him off. That's probably a little bit questionable, but Steiner was somehow able to stay up, so he is going to keep the position. Here is Jolly having a better Moto 2 on that CBR KTM. Can he close the gap on these guys, as he has a great ride here on his hands? Can he finish the job here at round 5? Oh, looks like Steiner had some issues as he goes down, allowing these 3 to get by. Cruiselet makes a mistake. Jolly's going to shoot on the inside, and he's able to make that pass, so Jolly will now be in that 4 spot, it looks like. So all 3 riders able to get that triple to the inside. Jolly's going to get a better drive than Dirt heading into the CBR triple here. Dirt cuts him off on the inside as they go ahead and jump down the hill. We saw Dirt use this outside to inside line on the last lap. He uses it again, able to close the door on Jolly. Jolly looking for a window to make this pass wherever he can. Steiner's looking to make a pass on both of them. Oh no, as Dirt goes down, Jolly gets by. Steiner on his back tires, they come across the finish. Jolly is going to have the preferred line jumping over this roller here. Steiner tucks in and follows behind him. Jolly slowed him up around the outside a little bit. Who's going to get a better drive up the hill? Steiner electing to go around the outside is able to get a better drive and make that pass. It does appear. Oh no, Jolly back up the inside. Not giving it to him easy. Steiner getting a little bit sketch, jumping to the outside, but makes it work. Both riders still get the triple, and Jolly goes down. That is going to give the position to Steiner, as he is going to be able to pull away a little bit here. So you now have Fish 1 in position 1 and Fish 2 in P2. Both the Moto Academy boys and Braden and Steiner sitting in P3 and P4, with Jolly rounding out your top 5 sitting in P5. Rodak's not far behind in P6, Leahy in P7. You are looking at P3 and P2 and P3 as Braden's able to make a pass to get into that 2nd spot. Now he has his eyes set on Fish number 1, 20 seconds in front. Can he chase him down? There's about 8 minutes plus 2 laps left. Some may say that's enough time, some may say it is not. I am not Vegas, so I do not have the odds for you. But I think as long as Fish keeps it on 2 wheels, he should be okay. We'll check in with your leader here, Fish. Sorry about that. We'll go back to the drone cam here. Fish is running into lap traffic. It looks like we have Philly Boy here. Let's see if he has learned his lesson on how to become a better lapper. Probably not, to be honest. As Fish now with a comfortable lead of 23 seconds, approaching that 6-minute mark here in Moto 2. Putting on a clinic. Where is Braden? We know they gave him a little bit of a head start, but handicaps are not a thing in Moto. Here he is. Is he able to catch him? Time is running out. Cannot afford any mistakes if he wants to get a Moto win here. Let's try and find a good battle for you guys. Jolly and Leahy. Where is Dustin trying to put his name in that battle? Him and Hazard making their way up through. This could turn into a good race here in the middle of the pack. There is Scheme having some trouble here in Moto 2. There is Rodax and Osho. Cruz Last fell off a little bit. All these guys seem to be a little bit spaced out. This is going to be where most of the action is happening. Looks like we have McStovepipe, Jolly, and Fish number 2 all battling right here. I think McStovepipe is a lapper, so we will see him let these guys by without very much of a fight. See, he likes to go up the inside here. Jolly's going to go for this triple. Looks like he is able to get it. Makes a little bit of a mistake. Bobbles, but still able to get the double down the hill. Uh-oh, Jolly makes a mistake. Fish number 2 goes up the inside, is able to make a pass. Leahy is closing the door, or closing the gap, my apologies, here on these two as they battle, trying to turn this into a 3-man fight rather than a 2-man fight. Jolly sends it down the hill, is able to get it clean. Doesn't really make up much time though. Both riders elect to jump to the outside. Seems to be able to keep the most momentum using that line. Seems to be the preferred line here late in Moto 2. Both riders still able to get that triple. And now it looks like the two teammates are going to battle it out for these podium spots. Steiner and Braden, both on the Moto Academy Yamahas, sitting P2 and P3. There's just under 2 minutes plus 2 laps left here in Moto 2, so I don't think these guys are going to be able to catch fish. But they should be able to make it interesting amongst themselves here to close out this Moto. Who is going to crack first? For the bragging rights and the shit talking during the week at the practice facility. Who is going to get those rights? Oh, as Braden makes a mistake and Steiner absolutely murders him for it. How bad is the damage? Did he quit? No, is this him? There he is. I lost him somehow. So that battle dissipated pretty quickly with Braden making a mistake. That allowed Steiner to get that second spot. That should be enough for him to get the overall win here at Smoky Mills in round 5. Time is getting ready to expire here. Where is your leader? Here he is. Fish on that Genesis KTM. Absolutely sending it over the CBR triple. A 21-second lead here in Moto 2 over Steiner and Braden. An absolute clinic. Yes, they gave him a head start, but hey, nobody asked them to, so this is a rightful Moto win on Fish's part. Next time through, he will be getting that white flag, so he has 2 laps to go here in Moto 2. Just keep it on 2 wheels is all he should be telling himself. Oh no, McStovepipe. Dangerous action. Looks like Fish is getting into lap traffic here. Looks like Hazard right in front. Casing the triple. Looks like he does miss that second triple. Fish is able to get it. Hazard waves him by as the great lapper he is. Oh no. He paid the price for doing so as well. You hate to see it. As Fish is getting steezy out here late in Moto 2. As McStovepipe and Hazard are going at it back here. P16 and 17. Old Stovey. Oh no, hold on to her. Alright, so we are here on your last lap of Moto 2. Fish with the 35-second lead, so this victory is all but his here, as long as he keeps her on 2 wheels. And Paboso doesn't have anything to say about it. One more time through the rhythm. Can he get it clean? First triple clean. Second triple not so much, but he never has to do it again, so he doesn't care. The 360? No, he is not Brian Deegan. He's more like Tommy Clowers. Oh, he tried it again. Travis Pastrana this time. We'll take it. He put on a great moto. Looks like he got out front early. Clicked off laps for a good 20 minutes and didn't have any issues really. He's been riding his own race the entire way. Last corner. Keeps it together, and Fish will be your Moto 2 winner here at Smoky Mills on that Genesis KTM. What a great ride. You get a silver medal for the tricks. You crashed, so no gold. Here is Stovey. P16. We had 4 retires. Looks like Dirt, Flavors, Alex, and Solventless. Here is Hazard coming through on that OTP Yamaha. Supporting that red FXR gear, looks like. And you blink and you miss it. Looks like Braden and Steiner are going to round out that podium for Moto Academy in P2 and P3. Where is Fish, number 2? Looks like he is battling here with Leahy. Oh no, makes a mistake in the last corner. Can Leahy get by? Oh no, he runs into the back of him. He does get him on cuts though, so Leahy will be P4. Fish 2 will round out the top 5 with Dustin coming in P6. Jolly with the great... Oh, here is Scheme. Looks like he had some troubles here in Moto 2. There's Philly Boy. Where is Jolly? Jolly had a great ride here in Moto 2. There he is on the CBR KTM coming through for P7 here in Moto 2. There is Rodax and Shiesty. Looks like Rag retired, so he won't make it. Here is Cruiselet coming through, and Osho to round out that top 10. That will be the last rider to come through here for Moto 2. So we'll get these results posted, everybody. See what the overalls are looking like. Cool. Alright. So this is taking a minute, chat. I'm going to go ahead and close this stream. I'll get an announcement posted on top threes and your podium finishers as soon as my MXB decides to work with me. Hope everyone enjoyed their 4th of July, and I will see you guys back here next week.